Hey, and welcome back for another video on Gmail. In this video, we are going to practice and look at how to write a quality email to a teacher. Such an underrated skill. First thing you're going to want to do is head into this assignment on Schoology. Once you're in that assignment, click on the link and step number 1, open your Gmail. You are provided a link into your Gmail. Heading back to our directions, it says, and then I want you to click on Compose to start a new email. That is in the top left corner of your screen. You have two ways to look at this email. It can just pop up from the bottom, or you can hit this button and it'll take up your entire screen. I'm going to leave mine just like this. You will see, based on my last thing that I had to do in Schoology, my signature is showing up. When you click on that Compose button, your signature should already be showing up. Hey, that's part of this assignment as well. And I head back to my directions in Schoology. My next direction says I'm going to practice writing an email. You have two ways to learn about practicing. One is to watch this video that you are watching right here. Your second is to watch the Google Slides or look through the Google Slides. So let's learn from the Google Slides, and I'll just read them to you. The first step in emailing is filling in the super important subject line of your email. Just a heads up, oftentimes if teachers see an email come in from a student and it says no subject, sometimes we just accidentally ignore those emails. Here are some good examples to put in for yours. You can put in homework question, attendance, or missing work. I'm going to pop over to my Gmail and I am going to add in a subject. I chose to call this example email because that is exactly what I'm doing in the email. Next step, I am going to scroll down in my Google Slides and look at my next thing I do to write a good email. Next thing I'm going to do is begin with a greeting. Something like good morning, good afternoon, hello, hey, or hi. It is so important when you are typing an email to a teacher to give them a nice greeting. So I'm going to type in hi. Make sure you spell their name correctly. Dr. Bittman is our superintendent in our district. Step 3. This step is really important. This is where you're going to spend the bulk of your time when you're composing an email. You are going to get to the point and you're going to add details. That is so important that when you are composing this email, you are not texting a friend. You are using punctuation, correct spelling, and proper sentence structure. Here's a couple hints for some sentence starters that you can type in for your email. I'm writing because I have already tried. I remember the first step, but I can't. And if you're sending an email about attendance, I forgot to check in on, and then put in the date, for hour, tell your teacher which hour, and finally ask them nicely, can you please update attendance? So let's pop over back to our Gmail tab and let's type in some details about our email. See what I came up with. I'm writing because I would like to show students how to write a nice email. I would like to remind them to use full sentences. Also, punctuation and spelling are important too. Next thing, sometimes a screenshot helps to explain the question or issue when words are too much. So let's check that out in our Google Slides. Our next direction is to add a screenshot. When you are using things like Schoology, the AWS, Illustrator, Inventor, Revit, or Campus, teachers really appreciate when you are including a screenshot. It helps us, especially for your tech class, to figure out what technical issue you are having. To add an image, you're going to use this button in your Google Gmail to insert an image. So let's pop over to our email. And for this assignment, you don't have to take a new one. I am going to guess that from previous assignments, you already have some pictures. So you're going to go to upload and you're going to choose a photo. So I looked through some existing pictures that I already have in my computer, some screenshots, and here is a screenshot. It is a screenshot of something you will see later on this week even. So again, I use this button right here, Insert Photo. The last thing you want to do when you are sending an email to a teacher is you always want to confirm that your signature is showing up. Again, we did this for our assignment earlier where we pre-typed in our signature and we got those settings adjusted in our Gmail, so automatically our signature would appear in any Gmail. So I'm just going to confirm that I still have my signature. Alas, I do. At this point, you are ready to move on to the next step in your assignment. Here's an example of your email. So the next step, it says, take a screenshot of your email composed in Gmail. Please listen closely. Do not send this email. All of your tech teachers have come to the consensus, we do not want you to actually send this email. It is just for the sake of typing up an email, and then from here, you'll use your screenshot feature on your Chromebook to snap a picture of your composed email. Then you're going to submit that screenshot to this assignment using the Submit Assignment button right up here to submit your assignment in Schoology for grading. At this point, you have two choices with your Gmail. You can either hit the trash or you can go back to Schoology and check out the bonus hack video, and you will get a couple of tips and tricks for how to keep this email as a template for later on this quarter if you need it, using these three dots that you see down at the bottom next to the trash can. So if you're curious, how can I make emailing my teachers even easier? Check out this How Do I Gmail Hacks video. There is also a file linked down here. It will bring you to a copy of your very own templates that I created. There is an example. Look at. That's right where I copied from in the video. There's also some how to email a teacher directions or templates, an attendance email template, and an AWS email template. So again, more details in this bonus hack video. But for this assignment, please make sure you are submitting your screenshot for grading using the Submit Assignment.